Hello and welcome to Brave Souls Rewind, the show where I 200 older characters so you don't have to. Today I'll be taking a look at the heart version of Segunda Etapa Ulquiorra, a character who had the title of the strongest character in the game for a really long time right before 6 stars came out. And although it did take a little while, he eventually got a 6 star himself. But even though he's a 6 star now, it doesn't mean he's usable, does it? I started off with a normal attack damage build. I honestly didn't know what to expect. Obviously Ulquiorra's strength flies with a strong attack, so doing something like normal attacks felt really weird. But even though it felt weird, he did have decent range and decent speed, and the overall damage wasn't bad. He doesn't have a high attack to begin with, but he does have a plus 20 bruiser, and I had a killer in attribute advantage. And Ulquiorra also has Frenzy, which makes his strong attacks actually do something even in this build. Granted, it's not that much damage, but his strong attack 1 and 3 do have really good range. Overall, this build was still usable, but not very fun. Next, I tried Ulquiorra's own link, the strong attack damage build, which I was actually excited for because it's the first time I actually used this Ulquiorra with that build. Honestly, it went about as well as I expected. Lots of heavy damage, strong attacks instant killing, and obviously having to wait a while for my strong attacks to recharge, and not having a decent normal attack while I wait. But there was something that did surprise me, and that was Ulquiorra's strong attack 2. As I mentioned earlier, Ulquiorra has Frenzy, meaning his strong attacks hit twice as much. His strong attacks 1 and 3 already hit multiple times, so Frenzy doubles them, but his strong attack 2 only hits once. But it's a pretty big hit. It was actually hitting anywhere between 11 and 13,000 points, and remember, it hits twice. But this was also a double-edged sword because some of the bigger guys have guard, and in order to break that guard, you have to hit him twice. So that's basically your whole strong attack 2. Still, when it worked, it really worked. So yeah, this build is viable, but that's not really a surprise. Lastly, we have the strong attack recharge build, and those of you who have kept up with this show pretty much know where this is going. It's basically a better version of the strong attack damage build, but you don't get as much damage. Which did kind of bother me because I still expected this character's strong attacks to be able to take out some of the bigger enemies in one shot, but to my surprise he didn't. Which honestly isn't that big of a deal, seeing as your strong attacks come back to you a lot quicker, but still it would have been nice. So yeah, it's a viable build. And I did mention earlier it was a better version of the strong attack damage build, and I stand by it. However, if you're gonna use this character in a co-op, I would actually recommend going with a strong attack damage build and just staying out of the way until they recharge. But if it's just casual fun, this is probably the way to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to the channel, and let me know what other character you want to see in a rewind.